Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Sunday, currently 6:20 in the afternoon, and I haven't been feeling all that great the last couple of days. I haven't really worked a whole lot, haven't really done a lot of dashing, to be honest. I actually used one of my sick days tonight for my normal job, because again, I'm just not feeling it. But I'm like, you know what, I feel well enough to go out for a couple of hours, so we're gonna dash from like 6:30 till 10 p.m. Can we make $100? I don't know, maybe. We are dashing in Reston. It is a lot closer to my house, like 15 minutes, as opposed to Tyson's, almost half an hour. And I was able to find a schedule here from 6:30 till 8:30 and then 9 to 9:30. So we can extend, cool. If we can't, no big deal. Now, we do have our first order here, and it's kind of big. It's from Safeway. You guys know I'm not a huge shop and deliver kind of person, but it's showing almost $41. 17 items, 6 miles. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot. I'm pretty confident that we can get these items, and I'm pretty sure that Safeway gives you like the aisles and the rows and stuff. So I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Also, if you guys didn't see yesterday's live, I went live for a couple of hours here with Levi. We're thinking of just doing this every single Saturday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys didn't see it, check it out. We basically talk about gig topics. So we talked about the top 5 pet peeves, you know, for doing gig work, and you know, there were a couple ones that I think are universal: shoving your phone in somebody's face, customers not giving you the right information, things of that nature. You know, it was a lot of fun. Then, you know, we interacted with the chat a little bit, and then towards the end we talked about sports. So if you guys want to check it out, it'll be in the description. Again, a lot of fun. We're probably gonna do it every single Saturday or maybe Friday, I'm not entirely sure, but again, it was a ton of fun. Now, yesterday I actually did work for a little bit, but I didn't really feel like recording. I wasn't really feeling it. So I was just driving around, you know, doing DoorDash. I'll put it here in the screen how much we made. It wasn't a lot, but it also wasn't bad for how long we dashed. I think it was really good, actually. But we didn't dash for very long, right? But I got pulled over yesterday. I haven't gotten pulled over in a long time, and it was weird because the cop wasn't behind me, wasn't next to me. He was in the intersection across, right, just waiting. But the weird thing is, it was a state trooper. Now, here in Virginia, most state troopers just kind of hang out by the highways. You know, they don't really hang out in like cities or towns or whatever. I thought that was kind of strange. But he pulled me over. You know, he asked for my license, registration, insurance, all that good stuff. Took a sweet time, by the way. Then he comes back and goes, well, do you know why I pulled you over? And I'm like, no, officer, like, I wasn't speeding. He's just like, no, you weren't speeding. And he goes, well, you signaled, but you didn't turn on your blinkers 200 feet before merging into a different lane. And I was like, okay, but I thought it was weird because how could he judge the distance when he wasn't even next to me, behind me? He was like on the intersection across. I thought it was kind of strange, you know, but he didn't give me a ticket though. He gave me a warning. You know, he kind of asked me like, oh, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, you know, I mean, you don't really have to talk to cops, you know, especially if you're not doing anything wrong. But I was like, oh, I'm just doing DoorDash, man. That's all I'm doing. And he's like, oh, okay, well, you know, just be careful, make sure you signal properly. And I was like, all right. So he gave me a warning, but it did take like 30 minutes. It took a long time. Like, he took a long time. I don't know what he was doing, but regardless, we did not get a warning. I mean, we did not get a ticket. You know, we got a warning. If not, I was going to have a little trend, you know, free Nova or something. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, we're pulling up here to the Safeway. So wish me luck. If I can, I'll record a little bit inside. So we'll see how it goes. And hopefully it won't take me that long. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we got everything shot for it. I would say pretty quick. The line to check out was a little bit long. What I don't get is I'm getting almost $41, right? The groceries were only $61. So how does this make any sense? Like, is this a scam? Is this? I mean, I've never seen a shop and deliver order so high to begin with. You know? And the items, you know, it was kind of weird. So they had like a family-sized meal, chicken burrito, something or other, and they only had one, but they wanted 3. So I put 1, and then automatically like refunded the others. It didn't ask me for like a, you know, a substitute or anything like that. I'm like, okay, that's kind of strange. And the other weird thing was they had what's it called, oatmeal. They said 42 ounces, and I kept scanning the 42 ounces, and it kept telling me that I was wrong. But then I scanned a smaller one, and that went through fine. I'm like, what is going on? So if I see them, I'll let them know. I'm not sure what happened with the oatmeal, but everything else was pretty smooth. They had like 6 something apples, Fuji apples. Had to weigh those, no big deal. Found the grapes, no big deal. So yeah, everything was pretty smooth, really. And we're only 6 minutes away. It is going to an apartment, but it's going to the bottom level. Like, you know, you go down the stairs, you're there. So hey, I'm excited. I've never really made this much of a shop and deliver order before. I've never seen one this high, to be honest. Actually, you know what? I think I've seen some high ones, but with like a lot of items. This one only has 17 items. And of those 17, we couldn't get 2. No big deal. I did scan this on the app Fetch. Have you guys heard of this app? I'm gonna put my referral code. Basically, anytime you scan your receipt, you know, they partner with certain brands and they give you points, and eventually those points can be rewarded or can be redeemed for like actual dollars or gift cards or anything like that. So definitely check it out if you don't use it. I use it all the time, since, you know, you buy things all the time. You can link it with your Amazon or whatever, e-receipts, so it'll link with your email, and anything you buy, you basically give rewards for it. So why not, you know? It went through for the receipt for Safeway, pretty good. So hey, we're doing really good so far. Honestly, I might get off after this. I did get a text from some of my friends that have like a little barbecue get together kind of thing, and I'm like, you know what? Why not? It'll be a successful shift. We made 41 bucks, less than 6 miles, whatever it is, and then I can just get to hang out with my friends. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm not entirely sure yet. We'll see. But yeah, so let me know how you guys think I did. I mean, it took me like 20 minutes. I thought I was pretty good, and that included like the whole checkout process and whatnot. I think I found everything maybe like 15 minutes or less, really. The only issue that I had was the scanning of the oatmeal. Like I said, I kept scanning the right thing, and I'm like, what is going on? I think I screen recorded the whole process. Hopefully you guys are either watching it right now or you watched it before I said this. I don't know yet. Also, big shout out to Middleton Technologies, which is Gary, who makes a driver utility helper app, Maximo, a bunch of other apps. If you guys want to check out his apps, go to garysapps.com. It's not sponsored or anything, but I mean, the app is totally worth it. Total game changer. If you have an Android, even if you don't have an Android, consider about buying one. Something cheap, not super cheap though, but something that can run. If you go on the website, it'll give you the RAM requirements for the Android that you want to get. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to get something super cheap and then you get the app and then you're like, I can't run this because it can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're only 3 minutes away here from the drop-off. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so we got the order dropped off. I did my best Levi impersonation, meaning I grabbed all the groceries, one trip, no big deal. Took the photo, sent it. I ended my shift because I'm like, you know what? We just made 41 bucks. Let's go hang out with my friends. It'll be a nice night. Why not? You know, so we're gonna end the shift here at $40.75 now. I'm really curious about this. Have you guys seen a base pay so high before on a shop and deliver that had a tip? Because I feel like with orders that don't have a tip, I feel like DoorDash puts in more base pay so, you know, people pick it up. But for this one right here, it was showing $19.75 for the base pay, $1 peak, right? And then a $20 tip. So shout out to the customer. I think the groceries were only like $61 and they tipped 20 bucks. That's really good, you know, so no complaints there. But I've never seen Safeway orders like this before, at least not recently that I can think of, where DoorDash is showing the true payout. Because it showed me $40.75 when I took it, you know, so of course I jumped on it. So maybe they've been waiting for a long time, but why? If they're tipping 20 bucks, then I'm sure DoorDash probably made their order like, I don't know, $11.25 or, you know, something that would be at least decent for a driver to take. Now, there is a peak going on in Reston, which is kind of rare. So I'm guessing maybe they're short on drivers, so maybe that's it. Again, I don't know. I couldn't talk to the customer about his oatmeal issue because it was a leave on my door. So I'm sure he'll probably complain to DoorDash or whatever, but that's kind of weird. How is he going to complain when I scan the right item? You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of strange. But overall, I think it was a good shopping experience. You know, I think we spent 40 minutes altogether, you know, from getting online to getting offline. So not too bad, not too bad. Probably the quickest $40.75 that I've made, at least that I can think of, you know. But yeah, I think it was definitely worth it, and it really wasn't my plan to just get off right away. But once I got that text from my friends, hey man, come over, we're gonna do a little barbecue and whatnot. I'm like, oh, say less, you know. So it's nice to hang out with friends and whatnot. So overall, I would say it was a successful shift. Probably one of my shortest videos that I've made in quite a long time. But also, again, I haven't been feeling all that great, so I'm sorry for that. I did take some medicine, and I've been drinking a lot of water, and I think I'm just really tired. I think that's what it is. I think my body's just telling me, yo, man, you need to chill out, you need to sleep, you need to relax. And that's what I've been doing the last couple of days. So hopefully on Tuesday when I start my work week, it'll be fine. You know, and I'm hoping that we can keep putting out content. You know, we're getting more subscribers. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for always rocking with me and whatnot. People in the Discord, if you have not joined the Discord, join the Discord, man. Everything goes there first. I love the guys over there. Guys and gals, because we got some ladies there too, for sure. Now, oh, one last thing before I forget. Check out the live we did yesterday here with Levi. If you missed it for whatever reason, consider subscribing. Like the video, please. And then we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.